Okay, I'm back. The equipment situation is a very unuser-friendly thing where you can't just go into inventory and do it at any time. You have to. I had to buy another item from the merchant, and from that screen on, equip the item. And apparently, you can only equip or change out gear in certain places. And I know it's not the first game in existence to do that, but I still really don't like it. But it isn't just something you naturally think of, especially in games these days. But I've got this alley punk outfit, which doesn't make me look particularly inviting, but nerps. The hell? Your reps don't merit it. Let's see here. Alright, fine. Got an AK-97. The most common assault rifle in the world. Medkits are nice. Pistol, submachine, makeshift. Machete. Do they sell ammo? Or, honestly, I don't even know for sure that if ammo was limited, but... Another one of these might be in order. Guess it's one med kit per. But this is the same screen that I had to change out the equip. So from here, if I had another, I do have the secure shaman clothing, but you just drag and drop it over there. But I'm not gonna do that because I like what I have better. But you can't just do it from anywhere you want to. So if you don't see an inventory screen where you can change out gear, no, you're not going insane. It's just a design choice. Not one I'm particularly a fan of, but, you know, what are you going to do? And honestly, I'm still engaged by this game, and if that's the worst thing going for it, then it's not going to stop me from playing it. Reminds me of the monkey, the guy guarding the door at the club that Eddie Valiant went to in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah. I don't know if the picture shows wisdom, but I wouldn't, in my character's position, call him on it. You just look at his design when this is impossibly tailored suit. They're not kidding. Well, he's a lot nicer than he looks. I'll give him that. Nug. One away from Nog. Interesting place. I really like this artwork. Like this is awfully low in detail right here. Actually, this sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the rest of this. Like these are all just really tastefully drawn. I like this piano, which does really make this part stand out really weird. So there's a certain inconsistency of the artistic style, but it's not certainly something I would knock out if I was scoring by a number like a whole point for or anything. But it is something worth noting. In fact, I think I will note it. Okay. Can't talk to the working girl. That looks like that is totally an elven Duke Nukem right there. Okay. He's got the blonde flat top, and he's trying to shove his dick in some elf's face. So. Konbanwa. So you are the little insurance policy who would go on about when he. Nice. Well, thank you. I'm glad I can still talk to this guy. I almost missed it. Comes around just to see. Spellcasting isn't my big thing, but a heal would be nice. I don't have hacking, so. There were Shadowrun games on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and I do believe there were different games. I never played those. I mean, not that I wouldn't play RPGs, but they were just two I didn't know about or was exposed to. I was 1990. I was 7 years old, so that means the Super Nintendo pretty much went out of commission in 1996, 95, I think. And so by the time I was 15, we were moving on to the PS1 and Saturn, and a year or so later the N64. So it's just I'm pretty sure it wasn't a huge seller, so I just kind of missed it. But some people remember it pretty fondly. I'm tempted to find an old cartridge copy or something and give it a shot. I mean, you can't customize who you are and everything. It isn't the kind of game this is. It's a simpler time, obviously. Action movies and cigarette butts. It's a strange mixture. Nice. You know what? I'm not saying you necessarily should have taken it, but if a woman offers you to feed you and clothe you and pay your bills the rest of your life, that's not something you should take for granted, and this asshole looks like he doesn't give a fuck. Cute. She has a more cavalier attitude toward that than, say, my sister would, that's for sure. Oh, wait. There's a receipt on every one of them? Let's read the poem. These developers decided not to subject us to that, I guess. Should probably be thankful. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Not sure I want to see that. That was 3, I think. I wonder if I actually have to write that down. If the game lives up to the style of games that's inspired it, that could easily be the case. 342436. Alright. Shadow. I remember that one. Aw. Shadow. Must have missed the clue that had that. Chicago. I didn't see a band. Maybe I overlooked it in here. I probably just forgot. Nothing to observe, huh? Still can't do that either. That one's barred shut. The band one, I don't remember. Look this up again. No. The Cutters. 3. Pet Shadow. Shadow. Man. Shadow. Shield Wall. Shadow. I don't remember seeing it anywhere, but nice. I don't remember seeing Starfire anywhere. Chick seems pretty cool. Miss Kubota. Okay, I think that's about everything in here. I guess no getting in here for me right now. Even though this is made in the vein of games like the original XCOM and the original Fallout, maybe even Baldur's Gate, this is more of a whodunit mystery than anything right now. I kind of like that. There's combat, and the combat's fine, but it's a mystery without being a pixel hunt, and that's pretty interesting. I'm down. Let's see. I assume there was a new mission objective, but sure. Oh, sorry. Game auto-saved. I think I'm going to stop and take a break from recording. And I don't know if I'm going to keep these videos split up into smaller videos for YouTube, which is probably better for the end user. Less to buffer and all that, or just paste them together afterwards. But I'm going to keep playing this, so thanks.